We were going to be out of communication for 6 weeks until my birthday in September. So I said, well, I better go down and check just to see, it might be really important. So when we went into trance and Lane came through and he says, no, it wasn't really important, but I have an Indian chief here named Chief Porcupine. And he says he's the cousin of the person you work with in the energy auditing, and that's Jason here. So Jason knows a little bit about what we do, but I said, wow, this is pretty important, you know, to him, and I think that it would be great for you to, you know, touch on your past, because that's your significant life. This is the life where you did incredible things. Okay, so that's where we're at. Now we're going to go ahead, we'll enter trance with her, and then the communication will start. So you'll get an idea what's going on. He's not too familiar. So okay. She's just going to go. She's in.
So, hey man.
Hey.
We back at your house?
Yeah, back at my house.
What's up? Okay, so I have a book here. Hi, gorgeous. Hello. Hi.
All right, so this is Lane coming through.
Okay. So I got the book here. I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I can't.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's not going to speak?
Who? Chief Porcupine's right here.
Oh, okay.
But he's speaking through here.
Through the book. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I thought it's not the story. He's
Dude,
actually.
He don't speak. He don't even speak no English, man.
Well,
and this is going to be a hard translation anyway.
Okay.
So let's just do this.
Okay, so what kind of communication is Jason going to give back to him?
Whatever he wants.
Okay. So
he just has to tell him something.
Okay. Cool.
Is that cool, baby?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Here I am. Did you get it?
What is it?
Did you get what he said?
Yeah, I got what he said. You have a book now.
Yeah, it's just some writings, but Chief Porcupine's here. And this is his cousin.
Right.
Okay. So what he wants to say is he mortally wounded him back in the day.
Okay.
And actually, it was his stabbing that killed him, and he apologizes.
And why did that occur?
Oh, I was drinking.
So okay.
Heavy drinking.
All right.
It's just after a liquor trade. But we're dog soldiers together.
You were dog soldiers together? Mm-hmm. Did you get in a fight? Is that
no, they're my mother's sister's children. So this is Little Creek.
That's his name, Little Creek? Uh-huh.
Creek.
Okay.
Our cousin, our other cousin, around. It's right here.
Oh, is there another cousin you have with you?
With us.
Uh-huh. What's his name?
Around.
Around. Okay.
I think.
Now, you're Chief Porcupine
Bear.
Bear. Okay. Yeah, that because I was looking on the internet, and that's how they refer to him.
No.
No?
No.
Well, on the internet.
I'm a hoot.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm a Huto man. For sure.
And that's medicine man?
I'm not a medicine man per se.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
okay.
a dog warrior.
You're a dog warrior.
Ousted out of the Cheyenne tribe.
Ousted out of the Cheyenne tribe. And then you fought the...
everybody.
Everybody. You fought Indians, and you fought...
White people.
Yeah. And how long
Custer's last stand.
Were you there at Custer's last stand? Uh-huh. So you...
1830 something.
Uh-huh.
1830 something up until quite a while. That's what he says.
Okay.
He's a very strong man. He's apologizing for the death of Little Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to know, why did you come back like that? Why? What was the choice?
But he wouldn't know that right now, because you come in with a blank slate, so you don't really know how you made that choice.
Well, I'm telling you what he's saying. I'm just relaying it.
Okay. All right. So you want to, and right now it's not the best time to come in as an Indian. You're gonna, you know that. Because they
Who
don't
knows it?
they don't roam the land like they used to.
They're war fighters now.
Not too many Indian fighters these days.
Lies.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
fight your wars now.
Oh, they did. They went into the army, right? Right.
Now.
Right.
In your time now.
Right. I got you.
They're stopped.
I meant as tribes. Yeah.
They are.
There's still tribes within.
Within the army.
Mm-hmm.
So, your army.
Remember the Cheyenne? They had that movie about that, and they were because they had the special language, and nobody could decipher.
What you're talking about, he said.
Yeah, this is something else. But the Cheyenne had a special language, and the army would use that language because nobody could break the code.
He's I'm trying to tell him, but he doesn't know anything about a code.
Okay.
And his own code he does.
Okay.
There's also somebody else here, and I don't know what his name because they're saying it's Wakutane,
Wakutane.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
In your language, so in your language it's Roman nose.
Roman nose.
That's his name.
Okay.
He's not a chief.
No.
No.
But he was a friend.
Yeah, he's a friend of Little Creek here.
Okay. All right, and
Well,
everyone.
the big thing is an apology.
This is all about saying they're sorry.
Right, and
to you.
asking him why he came back like that.
As a white man.
Yeah, with shoes that are black.
With shoes that are black. He wouldn't know that why he made that choice though.
He needs you to find out, that's all.
I see. That would be interesting. So
Does he have anything to say to him?
Well, yeah. You ask any questions. How long did we fight together? Did we fight together? Was I a good warrior? All those things.
Was I at rest when you stabbed me?
Did you go to sleep? You died. But I was drunk, and you were fighting around, and I told you boys to stop.
He was fighting with somebody else?
He was fighting with his cousin around.
Oh, so that's around here. So around didn't die in that fight?
No.
Okay. So this is all about an apology.
It's a family fight.
It was a family fight.
And that's how we got kicked out of the camps. And we have to camp outside.
Uh-huh. Because of the fights?
Because of the killing of another Cheyenne.
Okay. And you guys, would you guys drink a lot?
I didn't drink after that day, he says.
Yeah, after that day he stopped, because he
never
felt so
drank
bad.
again.
He never drank again. So it hurt him
It
a
was
lot.
very tough.
Yeah.
So was he.
Yeah, that's what I got to gather. If you guys are dog soldiers, that's what I was reading about, how tough you guys were.
Right.
It's amazing. How old was he when you killed him?
You know, a man. He was in a man form.
Right. So how old? 20, 30 years old, 40 years old?
I don't know.
You don't know his age. How old were you?
He was, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
In
Okay.
your time?
Yeah, I don't know. Were you an old man, young man, medium man?
Medium man.
Okay. All right. And then you have.
Are you a medium man?
Yeah, I'm medium. Yeah.
I believe I'm medium man.
Okay.
And he survived many opinions. That's what I want to tell you.
Many pin-ins? Those were traps?
No, those were where you sit and pin yourself in, and you have to be relieved by another soldier without being killed. He survived many with battles and bled all around.
Oh, really? Oh, you don't leave the battle?
He's significant.
Right. Okay.
He held it down.
Okay.
That's what he says.
All right. So no retreat. You just stay in there and you battle.
No,
No?
He stays pinned to the ground. He pins himself to the ground.
Okay.
That's
And,
what we do.
and what do you do? Do you fight from that position?
No,
Uh-huh.
we stay there till someone relieves us. And
Okay.
if no one comes, we get slayed.
Oh, then
It's
you-
not a good life.
not a good one. Uh-huh.
But that's a tradition.
Okay, of the Cheyenne. Wow. Did you know Crazy Horse?
Yes.
Oh, okay. These Crazy Horses come to us, right? Is that who told
That,
you about us?
all of them. They're all here. We're here.
They're all here. Okay. And Sitting Bull, is he here too?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, good. Well, good to have you all back. It's been a while, and we're still working on doing that everything to get Sitting Bull back to the other side.
Roman news wants to know where's that,
Where's what?
the other side.
Oh, where you're at.
Standing up.
Yeah, where you're at, Roman knows. So Sitting Bull is still a ghost here, and you are on the other side in the spirit world. That's correct?
We're always in the spirit world, he said.
Yeah, but not Sitting Bull.
Well, we want to come for him.
Right. But you just all want to tell him.
You want to apologize and remove him from this body he had. You don't.
You want to take you back to the spirit world.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't like this. This way.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Well, he has a family right now. He has a wife and a family, so he's going to live this life, and then he'll see you when he moves from this world.
We've been tracking him, and we never found him. This is a great disguise. That's what they're saying. And they're serious. And Roman wants to know why you're laughing.
Because, I mean, how none of you came back as any other? You all stayed there on the other side as Indians,
This is odd. Roman is saying.
right?
They're complaining.
They're complaining that he came back as a white man.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Look at his shoes.
Look at mine.
No, his shoes tell everything. He's sold out. This is it. He's look at his shirt.
Mm-hmm. But this is the day and time. It's a new age. Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah, I understand you're here.
He's walked. He walked.
Right.
We're getting mad.
I gather that. I don't want you to get mad, or I'm just trying to.
I'm just.
You have many lives. You can
They're
be
lining
anything.
up, and they don't want to talk to you about going anywhere.
I know.
They want him to come on.
How can you move over there?
You did it before with the jumper.
I see. Oh, they would like that you change.
They would like you jump out.
They would
Let
want you.
somebody else be.
Yeah, have somebody else come in and take your body, take over your life. They want you to join them right now in tribes.
Oh, wow.
Because you're their brother. Yeah.
I can honestly say that this is the strangest reading, and I'm
Yeah.
not letting them hear me,
Sure.
that I've ever had.
Oh yeah, it is really unique. That's
This
why.
one is.
They want you.
This one is very strange, and apologize for a little bit of the behavior going on here. They're pretty forceful people.
Yeah. So they're all in the spirit world. This is called a vacation, right? Our lives. This is just a vacation from eternity. Yeah. These guys are back in eternity. They say they would prefer you were with them right now. So you get.
That's right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you want me to talk to them anymore? Because I have them outside.
They're outside.
I had to shut them out. They're a little bit angry
Right.
with some bad shouts.
Yeah. But it's not.
So I'm not sure if I open it and they can't really do nothing.
Right, yeah. It's not that. I thought it was be a little more cordial, and that they
They
wouldn't
have
be
the
mad.
same exact way they are is the way they are.
Right, I got you.
I'm just telling you.
Okay,
And what they look like,
right.
they look the same.
They look the same as they were before. All right. Let them back in. Let me just kind of like.
It's open. Go ahead.
Okay, we want to apologize. We don't want to. We understand your heritage. We understand your feelings. But right now,
You are one to speak because you are what you are an Indian man
yes,
in a lot of part of your body.
right. And I feel an Indian, and I feel, but I feel lost in this world, and we're trying to do the best we can.
Come here.
I'll be there soon enough, but I want to make some changes here if I can. I want to get the ghost dance done. I want to do this, and
Oh, here he comes.
yeah,
This is Sitting Bull's
Sitting
coming.
Bull. He wants his ghost dance done. This is why they killed him back in the day. And he asked me, and I traveled to his tribe up in North Dakota.
But he says that he's you're honorable,
Yes.
and they're sending love. This
Thank
is
you.
him and his wife.
Okay. Thank you.
But that he has made, push these guys back a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But they really are checking him out. I am, wow. It's my very first time I've experienced this.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. It's really unique.
Very nice.
Right. So
This beautiful people, by the way. I mean, I can't even explain the beauty.
yeah. Yeah.
They want him to pray to the Indian princess, and I don't know her name. He's yelling it, but I can't pronounce.
Was that his wife?
Nothing. No. She's just, she's a goddess to them.
Okay.
And she gives food. Well, his big thing is this. He wanted to apologize for the killing.
Right.
He gave him the mortal wound.
Right.
He had a round finish him off allegedly, but that's not what killed him. He killed him.
Right.
So he's apologizing.
Okay.
Now come now.
Okay.
That's what he wants.
All right. You have any questions you want to ask him? And say, were we brothers for a long time?
Cousin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cousins. Were you cousins? I mean, did you stay together all those years?
No.
No.
We had got separated.
You
and
did get
fought different wars.
You fought different wars at the time,
Yeah.
but very brave warriors, all of you.
All of us.
Right. Wow.
Protecting our people and other people.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So, Jason is here, and he's not familiar with every.
Jason. Oh.
Sorry, I shouldn't. Well, this is the name he takes now, just like I take the name, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just saying.
I know.
He said.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't want to laugh, but it's kind of funny.
I know, and I feel because they feel such a good connection, a life.
For you.
Right.
This one.
They're mad at him.
Look at him.
He needs moccasins, does he? No?
These shoes are they're the
white?
their makers are not.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
They're just saying it'd take a long time to find him and tell him what they needed to tell him.
Okay, so
they're asking him if he's not going to do it, so be it.
he'll see you. It'll be a blink of an eye by the time.
They don't know about your blinks.
No, they don't know. It won't be long. Yeah.
Not understanding and leaving.
Okay.
So goodbye.
So all right. Wow.
That's it.
That's it. Wow. It's something, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Seems like a long drive for me to come and tell that poor guy off.
I know. Yeah. To tell the poor guy off. Yeah. Well, but they say you're an Indian, and that's who you always are. And I guess, well, yeah. Is Lane there?
No.
No.
No one.
Oh.
It's quiet.
Yeah. Well, that was really something. So.
It's pretty nice for me, but
Right.
that's the way it is.
Yeah. A lot of times. Yeah. So. Okay. All right. Anything you want with her on that? All right. Okay. Yeah, they're gone. Everybody's gone?
Yeah.
Everybody, right? Okay. All right, I'm just going to count to 3, tap you on your forehead. You're going to come right back into our space on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, be here now.
I was both.
You were there and there?
Yeah, the whole time.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that was kind of interesting,
Wow.
huh? Yeah.
Sorry.
They said once an Indian, always an Indian.
Yeah. So
basic.
that's a trip. Because I've seen you before.
Did you see? Did he look the same?
I've seen him similar.
Similar. Okay.
But I've seen him before, like last week, in my dream.
Oh, you saw what he looked like
Yeah.
now?
In my dream.
Okay.
I've seen him.
Okay.
That's why when I
So they
opened the
were
gate.
looking for
earlier,
him
I was
all
like,
this
okay.
time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for him all this time.
To.
It's a trip.
Yeah, really a trip.
Can I see your shoes?
No, I don't normally even wear shoes. I wear flip-flops.
Do you? Here you are.
Did you have a problem with them?
Yeah, they did. They had a problem. But, you know, that's just a whole Indian attitude, though. You know, they're very strong about it. Man, yeah.
Yeah, and what we've learned about Indians, they're a trip.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had, in Bonita where I lived, had a whole backside of my house was full of them, remember?
Yeah.
And then we moved them all and we seen them jumping into the fire because we
Yeah.
had sage burning.
Right.
I think that's what it
Yeah,
was.
we would create fire so they could
We
leave.
could, yeah, we
Yeah.
moved them. So it was pretty cool.
But
So
I've been,
is that how they move? Is through fire?
yeah, that makes it easier.
That
for
makes
them.
it easier for them
Yeah.
that night or
Um,
whatever.
But you know, I traveled to North Dakota. I was there to Sitting Bull's tribe because he said he's not leaving until he gets a proper burial in recognition for being a leader of a nation. And he said he was put into a mass grave. It was given no. It was very undignified.
No recognition.
Right.
He was
So he
slaughtered.
ghosts right now. He's a he ghosts with 200 of his people who were killed at the last.
200 people.
And they just go anywhere?
Yeah, they go anywhere.
They just go anywhere. Sometimes they come in when I'm in session.
Right.
They have, or if we've asked them to come in, they come in.
Right.
And this time I didn't ask them all to come in. They just came in. Along
How do you
with
know
this.
that they all left?
I can see them. I
Going
see
away.
when they leave. They just
Okay.
turn, and they're just gone.
Yeah.
And they're gone. That's how I see it. I see it as they're in my space. So at that point, when I went under this time, I was already in their space. So I believe I'm on their property by a river somewhere. And that's the setting and the scene. And they're lined up like
How many?
this, up
How many were there?
maybe 80.
Wow.
But they were just lined up. But I had my, they call themselves Defiant Chiefs. So
Mhm.
Defiant Chiefs are in the front with some wives Couple.
Who never sold out.
who never sold out.
Right.
That's right.
So this is something. This to us is unfinished business, you know, because the ghost dance was they would dance until they became delirious, and when they became delirious, they could see what she sees on the other side.
Vision.
So they would be back in communication with their ancestors, and he's asking
And I'm
us to do this for him.
Right, and I'm so happy to even be able to communicate with them.
Jason,
Yeah.
what do you think about this?
Well, I mean, it's interesting because like I've had different dreams, or I guess dreams as far as like settings with like the man that I kind of see is a chief, but he's an older gentleman, and there's a group, a congregation with him as he's chanting, and I'm on the outside of the group, like I'm just on the outside, and I'm paying attention to him, but he's not really paying attention to me. He's paying attention to the people that he's sitting with, and as soon as he pays attention to me, I wake up. And then that's interesting with the reason I bring up the body of water is because I've also had dreams where I'm in a hot spring or a hot tub, and I'm relaxing, and it's definitely I guess almost middle-aged Indian that comes down while I'm relaxing in this and stabs me in the chest repeatedly, and I'm still alive. Like he can't kill me. Like he's stabbing and stabbing and stabbing, and I just pretty much I'm serene in this pool. I was already serene in the pool, and there's no movement by me to like try to even stop him. I just kind of
Fade away.
go, yeah, and then I wake up.
Where was the wound? Did you see the wound entry? When he
Oh,
was,
all of them in the chest.
it was all in the
But
chest.
they were all in the chest. But
Right.
he had gotten it in the chest. But then in the dream I had, and what
Mhm.
Porcupine says
Right.
is that he delivered the fatal wound to the heart, but he was still squirming, and he told.
Around.
Okay, you know, I was like,
Around
I
you.
kept calling him a circle, whatever. Okay, did I call him a circle?
No. You
I called him his
around.
right name.
You called him.
Okay, well, anyway, so around to finish you off. But
Mhm.
he stabbed you also, but the fatal wound
Was done by.
is done by
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
Mhm.
And so he was just wanting to say he was sorry.
Wow.
So that's it. So I'm just really glad that we can help out. And as you can see, I've never met Jason before in my life. What I want to say is, when I got the message to speak to him, I was in a dead sleep, and Chief Porcupine gave me the dream, and I woke up, which sometimes it's kind of annoying, but I love them on the other side. And obviously, he's also had those dreams. So that's the connection, and we always have it, and we have it really strong all the time. So it's usually 100%, I believe. So.
Well, you'll have something to think about. Now you research. I spent so many hours researching. The ghost dance and.
Yeah, because we need to complete it.
Do you guys think that was scary at all?
To.
You know, like when they wanted him to come, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that scary? Like, they're not gonna go.
I
get
was
him.
trying to explain to him. Well, it's just not an option. He's got a family and a wife. He's not. Well, you know what it is. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happens sometimes. When